What's up? Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. So look, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah. Long live Flip.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing from the outset is Penix. Kadero Hodge has it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away. And that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here they get the completion and a quick first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Penix. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Penix. He completes it to Tompkins. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 61 yards. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears' first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
To the air, Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
And the Bears, first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air once more, Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. Now they're going to slow him down.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
The punter
off.
Pinion now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Lamonga. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze from 19 yards away. And the Bears are back within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done then.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll try it now with Swift. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That one deep for London. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to slow them down.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Falcons 20, Bears 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Now
off.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, every Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On the double. Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd and 10.
18, pioneer. Let's go. Bronco 80.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Second and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 65 cat.
Here's Penix. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Devin Duvernay able to slither by. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
James Pierce. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all the thing do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 50 yards. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Bears 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, hard to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
What is up?
From the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. A pass complete to Adunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that went too high and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Back to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. 52 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Ready to run!
Play action. Now Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, the man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 25.
Here's Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing again here, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. To the air, Williams. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland from 4 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears.
Williams going to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Keeps the score. Falcons 40. Bears 12.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Penix. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air, Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bears 12. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On fourth down, here's Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun, Penix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They'll throw with Penix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Bradley Pinion set to
Now
kick
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Chicago. Here's Carter on the return.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see. At this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Penix going to throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix working from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
To throw is Williams.
18-yard line.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offensive line fast.
Makes it third and
On third down, here's Swift. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down.
a gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get it back after making their third first-half interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Bears.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Watch first.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Williams throwing on 4th. He brings it in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Penix out of his end zone. He's going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these 2 coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there. But both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The dose of the hurry up offense here.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. That's to Odunze again. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 48.
One in behind center with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Dose of the hurry up here.
7-yard gain. That's another.
Williams to throw on first. It's got it left side. He works it down to the 37. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Vegas!
Going play action. Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Cox. This is Loveland. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First down, Williams to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
We're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go with Manunga here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Put it up.
Now here's Williams. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
What an incredibly well-timed blitz from the linebacker. He saw his opening, but the blockers clearly didn't see him. And you know who did see him? That quarterback, who not just saw him, but he felt him. He's picking himself up off the turf after that safety.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. First and 10 from the 43.
What is up?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard.
Williams will look to throw. And is a catch for Luther Burden. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up third down.
Williams to throw on third. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Devin Duvernay to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And we love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears have it deep in their own territory at the 13.
This is a lonely place. I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Falcons have the football a little shy of the 10, but well into the red zone.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they pick him off again. There he goes, right sideline. The 30. And the Bears have it once again after yet another interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. It took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
1st down throw by Williams. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. This is Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. This is a heater going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. And again, it's Penix. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix here from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Penix yet again. And they pick him off again! And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. On the ground with Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Williams. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's got it, left side. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Williams on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Williams set to pass. He's got it over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run now with Swift. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. And dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Williams. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
What is up? Biggie,
3rd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
1st down, Williams. It's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Williams again. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix looking to pass. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
1st down, here's Swift. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Jordan, yes.
Now Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, Williams to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Billy Bowman. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
14. Bears 2. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Josh Blackwell to return it. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw third and long. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
A draw now. This is Swift. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
First down throw by Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Williams finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Williams to throw on third. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They run with Swift. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Blackwell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. We've set it down from 37. Penix now on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bears first down.
Williams on first down. And they pick him off again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons have it again after yet another interception.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, here's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Catch is made in close. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Penix on third and goal. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Blackwell now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
At the 28-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Desperation time here on fourth. Big strike here to Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Alford now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. They're going to pass it here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do. Sometimes you're just an agonizing step.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive. Is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Penix working from the gun. He's going to try another deep one here. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
We got Hornets! 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 Yes, 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 yes.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On target to Moore. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18.
12 yards. That's good for a Bears.
Again, it's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again! DeMarco Hellams with the INT. And the Falcons have it again after yet another interception.
Take over 1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
I see through your
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 right.
Penix here from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL. So long from Chicago.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They'll run for it with Pacheco. Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or two. A surprising move here.
A dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Third and
1. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. One down the field, but it is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's second down. To throw again is Darnold. Rolling right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Darnold again. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Darnold to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Minshew. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chiefs.
Makes the handoff, now Minshew. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
First down. A gain of 12.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Throwing the out route complete. Gets it to the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas
Looking inside the red zone. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
There's nothing. Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Williams to throw. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams will look to throw. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
33-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Connection made, Kyle Manungai. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd down, here's Williams. Has his man, caught by Odunze. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie it up late in the 1st. It's a Odunze touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it. Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Minshew working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Pressure coming. It's Minshew. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Out of the gun, Minshew. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Let's come in here, Brock Minshew. This one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Minshew now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a
Minshew on first down. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding pavement, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Pushing for the end zone. It lost the football. It's not loose. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. From the shotgun, Minshew. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will
They're going play action. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Butker on now to kick this one away. Josh Blackwell to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. It's Monangai. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
second down, looking for options. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Minshew. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Blackwell now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Komet's got it, left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down, Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Working inside the red zone. That throw finds Komet. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. To the air yet again. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Here's Williams again. The lateral goes haywire. Good ball. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. Completed here to Komet. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready to go! Park Spurs! Park Spurs! Park Spurs! Park Spurs!
Swift. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now trail by only 2. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break from as they force this fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
32. Ready, set.
On the give, it's Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on second down. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
At the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Volunteer! Vegas!
This time it's a passing play. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Swift. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find paydirt.
Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
Here's Smith on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Minshew. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Minshew. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Minshew on first down. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Williams.
The 37-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back in touchback territory. They can be at the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. This, our last play of the quarter. First and 10, Minshew. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing on first is Minshew. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he could have a free play here. Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Williams on first down. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
out of bounds.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
One in behind center with Swift. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up.
He's back to throw. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Bears 1st down.
Now a give to Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
The Bears will line up for the 2.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns.
Bears 30, Chiefs 18.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Mejio with the return. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Minshew. Blitz is there, and he goes down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Out left, Worthy makes the ground, and he's brought down at the line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the pistol, Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Minshew working from the gun. Completed to his running back. Jukes away from one. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the shotgun, Minshew has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, and it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Vegas!
Line up the design keeper. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could seem to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. Clears out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Two twin on me, hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. LaQuint Allen to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Turn, this one's hot.
They go play action. Lawrence buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Still has some space inside the 35. Running down the left side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
Let's go.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
And makes the score Jaguars 8, Bears 0.
Well, we haven't even had time to settle in up here in the booth yet, and just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super, super happy about how this game started. The other going to be searching for some answers.
Josh Blackwell to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line,
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. That is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, looking for options. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Vegas!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bears. First down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
32.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the ground with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Williams off the play fake. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
They'll try it on the ground. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Oh, goes haywire. Fumble. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
on second down, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here They forced the INT on the game's opening drive.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and result in a nice touchdown.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Yeah! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up
to throw, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Axel!
Give up the middle with Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Vegas!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yes! We got Hornets! Yes! Tackle!
Williams to throw on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Manunga going to get it again. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Biggie Angels. What is up?
Williams. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
What is up?
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
We're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play! Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. 14.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears.
To throw is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing again, Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
First down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
What's up?
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Swift trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 4.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
What is that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw, it's Williams. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Avante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! Here we go, boy!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
We're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Prescott now. Back into the hands of Turpin. And he will go all the way. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready to go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? A 1st down throw for Prescott. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Prescott on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go. Hey,
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Vegas!
A play fake. Now Williams. That complete to Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They will run it over center with Swift. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that 4th down and 3.
First down. 1st and 10.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
5 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down.
We'll run here with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 15-yard
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Vegas, Vegas!
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get the score, cutting the lead down to 13. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
54. Why is? Go to 54. Go to 50. Go to 50. Kill.
Back near his goal line, Prescott on a short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw is Prescott. The outside looked in by Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
At 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
They'll throw again. Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they will finally run him down. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 32.
To the air again. Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A tight end in motion now. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What is that?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. 2nd and 10.
Vegas! What is up?
Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, it's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go, foot. Yeah! Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.